Everyone, welcome to the Neurospicy Mama. My name is Amanda, and yes, it has been a hot minute since I have posted any videos. This one's still going to be pretty short. I am 2 months post-op from my foot surgery. I've upgraded from a knee scooter to a fancy fracture boot, which in turn is giving me a little bit more mobility and able to do more stuff in the kitchen. So let me tell you what I've been up to lately. Pretty much since right before my surgery, we started with the HelloFresh boxes again, just to kind of help streamline dinner time around here. And I have a complete video on my first time that I did HelloFresh. It's not sponsored. It was an unboxing and first impressions video, right? And obviously I like them because after that one, I used HelloFresh for a little while, then we took a break, and then I started it back up a couple months ago. But this last week, so when I restarted it up, I was doing 3 to 4 meals a week with 4 portions for each meal. But as a lot of y'all know, I'm autistic and my kids are autistic, ADHD. And I'm a sensory seeker with food, but my kids really are the more typical presentation of autism where they have a limited palate. And so I've been trying to find ways to accommodate their food sensory needs and my own. And this is what my current solution is. It's a test. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. So I'm still doing some HelloFresh, but this time I went down to 2 meals per so that my husband and I can kind of enjoy like some spicy foods that my kids don't like and some just variety of dishes that my kids just would not be a fan of. And then what I did was I bought a big package of chicken that I am processing right now. And I also bought some hamburger meat. And tonight I'm only going to be cooking up 2 chicken breasts and some Brussels sprouts because my kids do like roasted Brussels sprouts. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. But I'm cutting up this chicken breast. I mean, look how huge these are. So I'm cutting each one of these into 2 or 3 fillets. And then I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag. And then one night this week, I'm probably going to either grill or bake up all this chicken and then also make some hamburger patties. There's Watson. Okay, so I have their chicken with just salt, garlic powder, and a little bit of paprika. And then I sprinkled it with some nutritional yeast because this stuff is amazing and full of nutrients. I've got some Brussels sprouts along the side. And then I found some roasted broccoli left over in the fridge. So at the last minute, I'll scooch stuff over and warm that roasted broccoli up too. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in my air fryer to cook. And I will get started on making my HelloFresh dinner. So tonight I'm using my Instapot, which needs to be cleaned, to be my recipe stand for spicy pork dan dan noodle ramen. And one thing that I love about HelloFresh is that, you know, it's just a suggestion and you can change things as you go. For instance, one of the ingredients here is peanut butter, but my husband doesn't really like dishes with peanut butter, so I'm going to sub that out for a different ingredient. So let's get making some dinner. One thing I like to do is I use the brown paper bag that the meal comes in as a garbage can as I'm working. So I've got some cabbage, chili pepper, Szechuan base, some sesame seeds. This is the peanut butter packet, which won't go to waste. I'll use it for other things. And some chicken stock and ramen noodles, green onion, ramen pork flavor broth concentrate, and a couple pieces of garlic. I will say that the HelloFresh garlic usually comes as pretty small, but it is what it is. All right, and then my Brussels sprout pieces, I'll put in here, and we'll start making some HelloFresh. I have some water started boiling over here, and now I've got some cabbage that I am sauteing, and I'm going to add the garlic and green onion to the cabbage too. I love gas stoves, but I often leave my wooden spoon on the edge here, and so it's starting to get a char. I like to cook with wooden spoons because plastic ones will melt in a gas stove, and metal ones, because I'm autistic, the sensory experience of hearing metal on metal while I'm cooking is not something I like. So I try to be good and get out a little dish for a spoon rest, but obviously I forget lots. Okay, so I'm going to add this ground pork.
I absolutely hate how dirty my stovetop is right now, but I'm here to show you life as is as an autistic ADHD person, and right now I'm struggling because of recovery from my surgery, so this is what it is.
In go half sesame seeds. Next, I'm going to add all of my concentrated flavors that were included in my kit. I do prefer homemade cooking and not using little sauce packets like this, but these days, with my autistic diagnosis, it has led to, which came out from having autistic burnout. And I have more videos about that on my other channel, talking about regressions of skills. And cooking is something that I've always been passionate about, but as of late, it is something in my current phase of life I am struggling with. All right, my water is boiling, so I'm going to add noodles. I'm going to finish this step up first and then add the noodles. And it says 2.5 cups of water to this too. So this is also where you would add the peanut butter, but I'm going to skip that step. I'm going to taste it and see if I want to do anything different. Okay, so I tasted it and it does taste a little bland. So I'm going to add some sesame oil because this does have kind of a nutty flavor, but it's not peanut butter. And my water's boiling over. And my husband doesn't mind sesame oil as much as he minds peanut butter. And then I'm going to add a little soy sauce too, which I am almost out. I'll just use it up.
I absolutely forgot to taste this on film because by the time I was at this step of dinner, even though this was a simple meal, I was just exhausted. This surgery recovery literally has just been so rough. But the soup was absolutely delicious with a deep umami flavor that was spot on.
Well, that all came together in about half an hour. There is no angle that doesn't show. My house is a mess right now, but that's okay because I'm recovering from surgery and this is life. Anyway, here are my husband and my bowls of ramen noodle soup, which look amazing. And then I have the chicken breast and air fried veggies for my kids. I'm not too worried about carbs for them because my kids eat so much like granola, and they have a bagel every morning for breakfast. They're fruitarians. I'll probably tell them if they want some bread, they can either have just a slice of bread with this or a tortilla, whatever they want to choose. I did mean to make or buy some rolls. I thought that would be kind of fun, but it didn't happen. So this will be good enough. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to keep making some more content again soon, and love you all. Bye.